Hey folks, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Last episode, with the help of Woo, we defeated the Nameless King, and we're finally moving on with the rest of everything. This basically just takes us back to the dance area. This kind of weird porch thing isn't used for much, to be quite honest. So we just keep heading in this direction. Are you a mimic? I don't think you are. The chain is wrong. Get the hood of prayer, the robe of prayer, and the something else of prayer. Really need to pay more attention to that. Hood of prayer. Prince Lothric Hood. The prince destined to be the Lord of Cinder was cherished by the royal family despite being born into illness, a frail and shriveled child. His swaddling clothes were made of aged coarse cloth used in ancient prayer and are all that he has ever worn. So we can look like Prince Lothric before we even meet Prince Lothric. If we so wish. That's it. Skirt of prayer. Yep. So we look very something. We look very something. Evil. I would say evil. Put that back on. Head out this way. Titanite chunk. Hey, buddos. We encounter a new mechanic today. We're very close to where it is. Hi, friend. Did I sit at the bonfire? I feel like I didn't sit at the bonfire. My clue to that is because I have 6 Estus. I am recording this immediately after the last episode, so if you're wondering how I could possibly miss that, that's how. Y'all get back down there. I have time for your shenanigans. I'm gonna backtrack a bit and sit at that bonfire so I can get my Estus back. Thanks for the Titanite chunk, bro. Probably start selling the Titanite that I'm not using, to be honest. There we go. Back to 13 Estus. The way it should be. Although we have to do this now. Oh. Excuse me then, princess. Steel soldier helm? Heck yes. I've always wanted a steel soldier helm. I'm being incredibly disregardful. Reckless. There we go. Reckless. Now you get to find out what the snoring is. Oh, Buddo's gonna come down to meet me, okay? That's fine. It's a big fat night. We've met one of these once before, very early in the game. And the one very early in the game, I believe, had a halberd. This one has double axes. I want you to come out from there so I can land on your head, though. Please. Please. Okay, you're smarter than I give you credit for. Wow. Wow. Yeah. like to get out of those tight quarters, thank you very much. Since you take up 50% of them. Right. Ah, pity. You can get their weapon off them, so we could have had the chance to get a pair of double axes. Might actually only be one axe that you get off them, I can't remember. Surprise, surprise! Illusory wall. Pretty painting. Winged Knight armor. So we can now look like one of them if we want. Winged Knight. Armor of the Winged Knights who swore themselves to the angels. Worship of the divine messengers was viewed as heresy in Lothric and unrecognized by any of the three pillars of rule. This is believed to be why Gertrude, the heavenly daughter, was imprisoned in the lofty cell of the Grand Archives, and we'll get to see that too. Now we can look like our best friends. I believe they will make me fat roll though, because they're quite heavy. Not just in looks. Yep, 77%. Even with Havels? Yeah, even with Havels. Gosh, I am a sexy beast. You even have the mini wings on the back though. Yeah. Alright. Back to Dragon Slayers. We earned it. Not really, but we earned it. Sort of. Sacred Bloom Shield. This one's pretty cool, although I've never really been the kind of person to be able to pull it off. The treasured antique of the Way of the White, known as some as Sorcerer's Bane, the large blossom design that graces the shield is said to be a sacred flame, and the shield is blessed with a high magic protection. The cool bit about it is spell parry. Repel an attack at the right time to follow up with a critical hit. Works while equipped in either hand, also deflects spells. So you can parry spells. Well, you can deflect them. You can't parry them. Because parry implies there's a follow-up attack in Dark Souls. I suppose if the sorcerer is close enough to you, you could follow it up with an attack, but then it's still not technically, and by technically I mean mechanically in Dark Souls, technically a parry. So, the new mechanic we're facing is what this jerk up here is throwing. If we get hit by that, we can't drink Estus. It's quite annoying. So he's just going to do his thing. Wonder if the big guy down there saw us. The other big guy that I was waiting for. Ow! Yeah, I totally meant to do that. Get a great axe. I think we've had one of these before, but just in case. Yes, we have. Okay. Now, it doesn't really matter if we get hit by that stuff, because this guy will die. Halberd. We had a halberd before. Probably. Yeah. We have not. This long-hilted weapon, mixing spear and axe, is difficult to handle, requiring both strength and dexterity. Can be thrust like a spear or swept sideways like an axe, making it a versatile weapon effective against multiple foes. And you get charge, which Gundir's spear has charge. Oh, hello. Got any climbers? No, I don't think we have any climbers. That's nice. Let's move along, shall we? These guys are all dead. Oh, that's just a bloodstain. I thought I might have rolled over an item. These guys are all dead. Do you think they might come up at some point? I promise you, they never do. Spoilers. But boy, wouldn't that be freaky? Hooray, an ember! Starting to restock. And over here, we have an actual one who's alive. So we're gonna sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Ooh. Nice trade. Ow. Quick jabs. Quick jab Drews. Nope. Nope. Must roll away. Must drink. Oh. You jackass. I've never pulled that off. As you can see, it uses a ridiculous amount of stamina. More fun than it is practical. You did. Great Lance. Here it is. This lance features a long pole and was originally intended to be used by knights for jousting. This weapon is primarily used in charging attacks and would require tremendous strength and dexterity to be handled by a mere foot soldier. Charge. Hold the lance at waist. Charge at foe. Use strong attack while charging to extend the length of the charge. I think we have the stats necessary to use it. We do. What? Oh. Equipped it into a different slot. There we go. Great Lance. That is not what I intended to do. I believe it's all thrusting all the way down. We shall see with heavy though. Yep, all thrusting all the way down. Special plus heavy supercharge. There you go. Oh, that's block light plus heavy. And heavy plus light. And that's that. Cool. I'm going to change back because that would need to be severely upgraded before it'd be any good, as you can see. What was its grades anyway? I don't think it counts as special. So it might be able to be upgraded with Titanite. It's 2Ds, and that means it'll probably go to A if we put a heavy on it. So, dragon, and there he is, dragon. Really didn't think I'd be hit there. But they'd spend all day making that bridge on fire. So, what we do is we go, hi, bye. That guy out down there is more than he seems. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Do you remember the guys from way in the beginning that transformed into Ooey Gooey men? He's one of them. And so is this guy. It appears our running heavy kills them in one shot, so that's quite fortunate. Before they can transform, that is. we're gonna go this way. For fun and profit. Lightning turn. Now, it's a gem lizard, but we're about to be ambushed. Yeah. We get more ambushed around here as well. Yep. Don't even try it, Buster. There's someone else there. I can hear him. Oh. Jib. Jab Drew. Warriors, come out and play. Okay, and get that. And up here, we have Dustman. Hello. Hello, Dustman. How you doing, friend? You don't seem to be well. Yep. Stop. I demand it. Oh, that was close. That's the dude that was throwing Estus stopping things at us. Sniper crossbow and sniper bolts. Sniper crossbow. You? No. You. Long-range heavy crossbow used by Karen snipers. The lengthy base makes aiming difficult, and accurate usage requires a trained dexterous hand. Lunge into a shoulder tackle, pushing back enemies to create distance. Now, I'm actually going to go back. Do I have to go back? I don't think I do. No. I go right here. Here is where I go. Get my Estus back. So we're going to come here, and instead of running off the bridge to the right, we're going to run off the bridge to the left. Wow, that uses up a lot of stamina to block with this. Sniper. Sniper, no sniping. Good, good. Spend your souls, I hear some of you crying. And you're right, I should spend my souls. This is a complete trap, by the way, which is why we're not going to do it. There's nothing there. So there's no point in fighting those two. It's just the game trolling you. Estus boy? Actually, Nameless soldier name soul. And we're about to get into some real trouble. So I'm gonna Estus. Ember. We're gonna go downstairs. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Drink, 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 drink. Roll, roll, roll. Drink. Roll. I hate these dudes. No, no. Dang it, Bobby. Jib jab Drew. I'm saying that a lot lately. I don't know why. I also don't even know where it comes from. I know it's a thing, but I don't know where it comes from. But, yeah, that's a boreal knight. Just chilling down there in the basement. Get it? Chilling. Chilling in the basement. Because it's boreal knight, and boreal knights are ice-based enemies. And, so they chill. Oh, good. Thanks, crossbow man. You really messed me up. Who hit me with the anti-Estus? Oh, that guy hit me with the anti-Estus. I don't even know how he came down here. He never comes down here. What the heck is happening? Don't take my souls from me. It's 100k souls. Don't be weird, game. Stop being weird. No. You cut that out. Nobody asked your opinion. Everyone go home. Whoa. I'm leaving. No! Ah! Well, there went 100,000 souls. I'm really not a fan of when the game does weird junk for no reason. Suppose I could have taken that a lot more slowly after recovering, but still, really don't appreciate when it does weird junk to begin with, because then I wouldn't need to recover like that. He did it again. It did. Oh well, now I don't have much to lose. And can fight this guy without that pressure on me. Come on. frosty aura is unwelcome. I'm going to change back to the other shield. Because that great shield, you lose so much stim stams for getting hit. Hey bud. I can't roll past you. No, no, no. Don't appreciate it. Ah. I just needed a moment to take an Estus and you wouldn't give it to me. You wouldn't give it to me. I hate him. I hate him so much. So much hate. Wondering about the dude that keeps jumping down on me. There's nothing I could do about that. For some reason it was stun locked and couldn't roll away, and then I got hit by the sniper. This is turned into the most ridiculous thing ever, because this section isn't even that hard. Sure, the Boreal Knight is hard, and I don't actually have to do the Boreal Knight. But this bit right here is not hard at all. And yet, here we are. Just as easy as that. Just as easy as that. Okay, Boreal Knight. Take 2. Yeah, that's it. Come up here. I should be not struggling this much. But here I am. Here I am. The dude's not jumping down this time. Very unhelpful. Ow. Prefer that you didn't, crossbow man. I would prefer that you didn't. Do I have... Don't need have all for this. Magic. Dark. No, I don't really have anti-frost. I mean, I probably could put fire on my weapon, and that might make things easier. Gold pine. Charcoal. Charcoal's what I'm looking for, but... the bigger one. Suppose we'll have to go for that one. Get wrecked! Ethereal Rapier. Thrusting sword, bestowed upon the Outrider Knights of the Boreal Valley. This weapon is shrouded in frost and causes frostbite. Every Outrider Knight one day devolves into a beast, constantly hounded by Pontiff Sullivan's black eyes. Shield Splitter. Aim carefully. This attack large forward lunge to pierce through enemy shields and inflict damage directly. So I don't like rapiers normally. And I don't like rapiers at all, actually, in this game. I don't find them very satisfying to use. A lot of people do, though. And, that's the rapier. And that's the shield-piercing lunge. We're going to go back to our Serpent Axe. Which I've grown quite fond of, actually. The Serpent Axe. Right, curly chain. Curly chain. It's not always the case, though. Spirit Tree. Titanate Scale. Spirit Tree, I think, is just better? No. Spirit Tree defends against lightning. So we could have got to this point and got a lightning shield, which would have helped with our buddy old pal, the Nameless King. But we didn't. Now the question is, we have hit the end of the episode, but I'm wondering if I can get to the next bonfire easily. Then I can't, but basically have to get across here into that doorway there. So we need to back off so this guy stops doing his thing and wait for those fires to go out. There we go. And we run. We run. Run and roll and run and roll. Okay. This room is really bad. Hate this room with a burning passion. There are dudes everywhere, even though you can only see one of them. And lots of exploding barrels. But not to jinx myself, that's the easiest this room has ever gone. I was wondering where those two usually are, because they usually come straight out, which is what makes doing what I did difficult. Okay, not what I wanted, but that's fine. Ow. Gotcha. Cool. Cooler. So, the dragon's infected by gross tentacles. And we have to kill it. Fire. I think we do. I think we have black fire bombs. We do. Ow! Forgot you could do that. Now we'd have to wait for that to go down, because if it goes all the way up, I'll die. Not interested. Maybe we'll come at it from that set of stairs over there. This is the other reason this room is awful, because these guys can get triggered from down below as well. So just, this whole room can come at you all at once. Ow, please stop. Right. Lock on, please, lock on. There we go. Right. Cool. And then that dragon dies, which means it stops lighting this area on fire. That one keeps doing its thing though, if we go back to that original bonfire we were at. But we can now go down there with impunity. Wrong balcony. I thought a dude was going to crawl up there when I got near it. Chunk. Let's go collect the stuff that's out here while I remember to do that. Scale. Lightning Ember. Refined gem. And Ember. Nice. Let's go back in here. Do the rest of this room. I heard you coming in, but I thought you might have been upstairs or something. I really make you struggle for this bonfire, by the way. Yeah. Tell everyone I'm here. Go ahead. Great. Good. Now there's a chest over here. We're not going to open it because it is a mimic. And I'm right now more interested in getting to the bonfire than I am risking myself with a mimic. And we are going to ignore Everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone. Right up here. Nope. Where is it? Where are you? You in here? Okay, well, fine. You're gonna hit me, aren't you? Yep. I was hoping he wouldn't in time, but he did. Stop your shenanigans. Dang it! Bobby! Bobby, dang it! I really need more vigor. So that's why I'm most upset about losing that 100,000. Because that's exactly what I was going to spend it on. Did I get a chance? No. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!